Welcome, Lone Survivor League. It's I, Brian. We're coming back for the third year now with this very fascinating, intriguing game of strategy and fantasy football. But here we go. So, welcome to the third league. So, of course, what everyone wants to know is what's the theme going to be this year? That's what I get. So, the theme this year is G.I. Joe character code names. And for those of you, and I believe everyone in this league is old enough, maybe a few that aren't, that G.I. Joe code names is not, it's Scarlet, Duke, Baroness, Cobra Commander. Yeah, Lauren saying hi.
Hello.
Roadblock, Dusty, not Dusty. Is it Dusty? Yeah, I think it is. Shipwreck. But not their actual names, but their code names. Cobra Commander. Yeah. Tomax and Zaymont. You need to get to the twins. So yeah, good guys, bad guys. GI Joe. I want the code names. That will be your team name for the year to see who will be the lone survivor. So go find or go ahead and change your team name to one of those code names for a GI Joe character. You can change it at your leisure. And then, of course, go find a fun picture on the interwebs and use it as your icon for the league as well. That's always good to see those. So there's our theme, G.I. Joe codename characters. Let's see, we welcome, because the NFL added another week to the season. So we're going 18 weeks. We added an 18th owner. So I'd like to welcome Fernando. He is coming over from another one of my work league that I've now scrapped due to the fact that I'm really, really busy. I can't only do so many fantasy football leagues with commissioner stuff. So welcome Fernando. So he'll be our 18th owner. So we got to go 18 deep in the draft. So we all know how long it took. We're gonna try and tighten this thing up this year, but I'll get into that here in a second. But the draft will begin Wednesday, August 4th at 7 p.m. I really want as many. I want 18 people all logged in at that time, so we can blast through. I don't know, 3, 5 rounds that night. Just by everyone's there, everyone's paying attention. When it's your turn, take a couple minutes, make a pick, and keep it moving. Once we get past the evening and we start moving on to the subsequent days after that, I will, for at least, for I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, especially early on. But once because you have an 8-hour clock. So for people that forgot, so you got an 8-hour timer just because people work and things. But I'm going to tell you to pre-draft, 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 pre-draft. You know when your time is coming up, especially the people when you just made a pick and there's 30 picks that's got to happen before you have another pick. Pre-draft your round, so when it comes up to your time, bam, it just takes your pick and goes from there. So I will stress the crap out of pre-drafting, particularly right after you make a selection. Go ahead and start filling in some people for the next round. So pre-draft, we want to try. I don't want this thing going to the end of August. I know there's 18 of us, especially in the late rounds. It's going to get ugly. We're going to be pulling names out of things that we don't know about. So I want to get through I want 14 days. I want to get through this thing in 14 days. Actually, about 10, maybe even 7, if we're really on top of things. This can happen. If you just got to be paying attention and just know that you wake up in the morning, go check the league to see where you're at. You get to lunchtime, check the league. You get to somewhere early afternoon, early evening, check the league. You're sitting at home at night before you're going to bed, check the league. You should be checking it probably 3 to 5 times a day. So we can get through this thing. A week would be glorious. 10 days would be kind of where I would like it. 14, I don't want to get too far past 14. So yeah. So there's that. That's the draft. The draft order game to how we will set up our draft order will go as follows. So what we will do from Monday, July 12th through Saturday, July 17th, we are going to add up the total number of runs scored in the Major League Baseball. So your guess is what you're going to think is the total number of runs scored in the Major League Baseball from Monday, July 12th through Saturday's games of July 17. I don't know how many games that is right now. So make a guess, and that's what you're going to be. I will post all the guesses on the homepage of the website. I will add the website link to the email that I send this video out on, so you should see that also in the email. Like I said, I don't know how many games. Games get rained out all the time. There's double headers that happen all the time. You can move, so it's the total number of runs scored, no matter where double headers come in or games get rained out. Games played and scored in that time period. That's the total number that you want. That's total number of scores. So I'll be looking for submissions from that in the next 12 days from the posting of this video. So by that, 8 a.m. Monday the 12th is the deadline for your submissions. If you don't put in a submission, you automatically are going to be at the back of the line of drafting. So if you don't put in a submission, you're going to draft 18. There's multiple people that don't put in their submissions. I'm just going to have a random coin toss to determine who gets 18, who gets 17, 16, 15, and so forth. So get your submissions in, at least have a chance. 18 league team draft, without a shadow of a doubt. Like I said, 17 we did last year was the highest I've done. 18 is going to be crazy off the chain. The late rounds are going to be ugly and messy. We're going to be picking up third string tight ends and stuff like that. For Fernando and anybody else that forgot, here's kind of how the league goes down. So we'll draft our teams. You'll submit a starting lineup from your teams, which will comprise of a quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, tight end, kicker, and a defense. Total score. So basically, once we get into the season, so week 1, you're going to have your submitted team. The total score is what you go for your score. The lowest scoring team of the week gets eliminated from the league. Now, it blows when you get eliminated week 1. It blows. That's just why did I even come here? I got a drafting exercise, and that's it. So the lowest scoring team of week 1 gets eliminated from the league. They're done. Thanks for coming. Appreciate your $20 donation. So, and it's going to be somebody of the 18 people that we got watching this video right now. Someone's going to get bounced. So, and then from there, what happens is that the team that got eliminated, their entire roster goes back into the waiver pool. We use a blind bidding waiver wire process. This year, we're adding a 4th time that we run it. So the blind bidding waiver wire process goes off 4 times during the week. Tuesday at 8 p.m., so you've got the Monday night game, you've got Tuesday, and then 8 p.m. on Tuesday is the first one, the blind processing waiver. So what that is everyone gets $200 of fab money, and whatever player that you want, you put a number or how much money you want to put to acquire that player. Now, multiple people are going to be going after the first rounders every year, every week. So the highest bid gets the player. Now, if all of a sudden someone huge, we're going to get a decent sized name person usually that all of a sudden come along and someone's got to put down 75, 80, whatever to acquire that player that they really want. So it's blind bidding, so you won't know it until the thing actually runs. So they'll run at Tuesday at 8 p.m., Wednesday at 8 p.m., Thursday in front of the Thursday night games at 6 p.m., and then the 4th one that found handy thanks to COVID and situations last year, we were going to run one Sunday at 12 noon, which is a half an hour after all the inactives come out. So that's just to cover yourself, just in case someone's hurt and whatever. These are the only times you can acquire players. No, you don't have to put a monetary bid on a player, but you put a bid, there's more chance you're going to get them. So you can put $0, but if someone puts $1, they're going to get that person. So just the big strategy thing for when do you want to put down your money and how long, and you got to make it 18 weeks and the whole 9. So big game of strategy. So do it to the best of your ability. So that we go week on week, subsequently all the way down. We are paying out the top 5 this year with the addition of the 18th person. I figure a good percentage of the league should be top 5 get paid out. The payout amounts are on the home page. quickly running through. I think I got it. It's 130, 76, 50, 40, and 30 for 5th place. So to get any money back, you've got to be one of the last 5 people around. And that is no easy or small task because it takes 1 week for all your squad members to just not show up, and then you're gone, even though you were like, yeah, I assembled the greatest team ever on paper. Paper means nothing. So, yeah, so there's that. There's our draft order game. So get your guesses in as soon as possible. I'm not going to accept any duplicate guesses. So you first come, first serve on the guess. If someone got the same number as you after you, I'll let you know, and then you got to go up or down by a number, and we'll do it Price is Right style. So then to pick the winners for how the draft order works, it's the closest person to the number, no matter if you go above or below it. Whoever's closest, if I subtract the number out, the number right there is closest gets number 1. Second closest gets 2. Third closest gets 3, 4, 5. Any tie where it was, both of you were 14 off on both sides of it, then the Price is Right rules where if you go over the number, you're going to be out, so to speak. So if you're under the number, you'll get priority over the people that go over the number. So that's the tiebreaker in that situation. Yeah, I know this video is a little bit long, but we're welcoming fantasy football back. We should be good to go. There's going to be fans in the stands. Darn it! I got my new Bengals jersey to pep it out. I'll be at the Lions Bengals game this year if you need me. So yeah, still got to work on my tickets for that. Yeah, so that's all I got. Any questions, let me know. Hit me up on the Facebook or text me, whatever. If I missed anything, I will post it on the homepage in our write-up section. So other than that, good luck this year. Get your guesses in as soon as possible, and we will get this bad boy kicked off in approximately 12 days when we play our draft game. Good luck, everybody. I'm out.